Personality, everything you do, it's me, love, everything about you. Your smile, your style.
Y'all, it's your girl Kayla Danae, and we are back with another video, but we in a different building, y'all. We in the dorms. Y'all know how we get down, college student, real college-ish, you feel me? But in today's video, I'm finna go ahead and give y'all a juicy story time. Y'all know my story times be there. I come with the receipts, I come with everything. So you can't expect nothing less in this video. But y'all, it happened again. Well, not on my boyfriend now, because he's perfect. But so I'm gonna be telling y'all the story about the time where basically my ex cheated on me with one of my best friends. Well, she was my best friend, but we were very, very close. Like, I went over her house all the time since we were little. We've been close since we were in 4th grade. When I moved to, I can't tell where I lived at, but when I moved to where I lived at, we was close. It was me, her, and this other girl. We was like the three. So basically, I'm gonna just tell y'all about what happened. It was like your girl. I be knowing when something is up, y'all. I be knowing. So okay, let me just give y'all some backstory. Well, the names. I'm gonna go ahead and give her. There's gonna be like 4 people in, no, just 1, 2, yeah, 4 people in the story. So their names are gonna be, the boy's name is gonna be Rudolph. Okay, the boy's name is gonna be Rudolph. My ex's name is gonna be Rudolph. Her name is gonna be, what can her name be? Tarantula. Her name's gonna be Tarantula. And are you texting me? I'm sorry, that's my boyfriend in the back. But anyways, her name's gonna be Tarantula. And then it's gonna be X Factor. So we got Rudolph, Tarantula, and X Factor. But anyways, y'all, okay. So like I said, me and Tarantula, we were very cool. We were, we've always been very close. And me and Rudolph, we were off and on since like 10th grade. But a little backstory on that, y'all. And this is gonna make sense. It's, like, y'all probably gonna think it's karma and shit, but I don't know. But we were they had been talking in like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade. And then in high school, she found somebody else, he found somebody else. They was like done. But in 10th grade, me and him started talking. And mind you, in 8th grade, we were always, me and her, we were always off and on. Like, we always had a little disagreements and stuff. And yeah, it was probably wrong for me to start talking to him in 10th grade. But like, that's 10th grade. We're grown now. Like, we was in, I think I had graduated when I found out. Yeah, I had graduated when I found out. And they was about to graduate. So, like, we're grown now. So, like, different stuff you can't really tolerate at a different, my hair looks a mess. Different stuff you can't really tolerate at a certain age. You feel me? Okay, so now that y'all got the backstory, let's go ahead and get into the story. So I think I graduated in January, and I had moved to Atlanta to be closer to my friends and my boyfriend and all that type of stuff. So I graduated, moved there. So I've been kicking it with them. I've seen them all the time, seeing him all the time. Well, not even really. I didn't really see him as much. I saw them all the time, my best friend, we kicking it, cooling it. So one day, we all get together, and okay, I guess she doesn't need to be in the story. Me, Naruto, these names go perfect. Naruto and Tarantula, we had all decided, hey, y'all, let's get together for a day in life, like a girls' day, go to Cheesecake Factory, this and that and that. And they invited my best friend. And so me and Rudolph, we wasn't dating. We never claimed, well, I guess you could say we was talking. I don't know what we were doing. But I had told him about it, and then they invited my best friend. So we was kind of iffy about it, well, my best friend was, because we had been suspecting like something was up. Like they had been giving us weird vibes. Like, oh damn, I forgot to even tell you all this. But before that, they had all went to a hookah lounge together when the occasion happened. When he cheated on me, they had all went to a hookah lounge together. They didn't invite me. They didn't invite my best friend. It was Tarantula, Naruto, Who else? Who else? Somebody else. But they had all went to a hookah lounge together, and that's when the situation occurred. But they didn't invite me, so I feel like why you want to get together now if you just didn't invite me to the little thing? So I had felt some type of way, but you know, I didn't you know show nothing because I didn't know nothing for sure. You know, I had suspected that something was going on. Like even my mother told me like something is going on with Tarantula and Rudolph. But you know, I'm thinking Tarantula's my my girl, and Rudolph, I don't think he would do that. So I didn't think nothing of it. But okay, come forward to the day we go out to the Cheesecake Factory and stuff like that. And Tarantula is telling me stuff that Rudolph has said about me. Like, he's told me that she said I was copying her, this and that, about some shoes my mother gave me, like, different type of stuff like that. So I'm like, why does she even feel comfortable telling you stuff about me if me and her supposed to be cool and you're my nigga? So why does she feel comfortable telling you stuff about me? You feel me? Like, that's what anybody, like, say my boyfriend now, if I come and tell, like, it's just, you know, certain stuff you don't do. Like, why does she even feel comfortable? If nothing's going on between y'all two, why does she feel comfortable telling you about me? So that was red flag number one that got me, like, suspect. So it comes out for us to do this little girls' day out thing. My best friend, she doesn't like them already. Like, she didn't think they were good friends for me from the get-go. So I really should have listened to my best friend in the beginning. But okay, so come forward, we go get her. I go pick them up myself to go to the little girls' day out thing, and I go pick them up for a party because they had spent the night before we went to the girls' day out thing. So I picked them up from a party. We go. I'm gonna insert videos. I'm gonna blur her face out, of course, but we go pick her up in a party. Now by this time, the situation has already occurred. So the girl is in my face, knowing she done mess with my dude like a month ago. So she's in my face, we having a good old time, good old jolly time. Mind you, her best friend don't even know. So it's just a secret that she has kept this whole time. My thing is, how can you sit in somebody's face and you know what you did? Like, you know what you did. And like, we were just kikiing, ha-ha, I'm just taking videos of us, everything's cool, lolly dandy. And you know what you did. So, mind you, the next day we were supposed to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And me and my best friend, we had just been talking, like, we just know something's up. Like, we just think something, we don't know what it is, but we know something's up. And so, Rudolph and my best friend are talking because, like, that's my best friend. Of course, they're gonna, like, you know, even though she didn't like him. But they were talking, and Rudolph made it seem like they were just inviting my best friend for a ride and stuff like that. Because I don't like driving. If you know me, I don't like driving. So, he was making it seem like he was making it seem like Tarantula and Naruto were just using my best friend for a ride, which we thought that was the case too, but we didn't say anything. And another thing with Rudolph, like, how you gonna put your little thing in her, and you giving us a heads up about her? Like, it just wasn't adding up. So after that, I just, you know, kept my distance because I felt like something was off. Like, that whole weekend, it didn't feel like a girl's day with us. Because, like I said, we've been friends forever. So that weekend just felt like, And then my best friend, she was telling me it didn't feel right. So I've been keeping my distance. You know, they didn't text me, I didn't text them. And so a couple of weeks go by, and me and my, whatever you want to call him, we broke up. We broke up just because, we just broke up for no reason, basically. But come to find out, it wasn't no reason. So, like, 2 weeks later, because I moved back home to Charlotte after we broke up. So 2 weeks later, or maybe like 3 weeks, I don't know how much later, but I had not texted him, I called him, we were just done. Like, when you know something is done, you know it's done. And it was done for a good reason. I didn't know the reason yet, but it was done for a good reason. So 2 weeks later, y'all. So the girl, mind y'all, remember how I told y'all Tarantula and Rudolph was, you know, messing with each other in 8th grade, 7th grade. And how I told y'all Tarantula has a boyfriend now. X Factor. So Tarantula and X Factor has been together for a very long time. Like, not together because he never asked her to be a girl. He never asked her to be his girlfriend. But they was, you know, talking for a very long time. So Tarantula and X Factor are together. X Factor texts my phone and says, "Why I just found out so-and-so and so-and-so had sex." Tarantula and Rudolph. So Tarantula and Rudolph had sex while me and Rudolph was, you know, together, and while X Factor and Tarantula was together. So y'all see where I'm coming from? Like, you got a whole boyfriend, and not boyfriend, but You got a whole, and then he got me, and he fucking messing around with you. I'm trying not to cuss, but like, you see what I'm saying? Like, just a whole lot of nastiness going on. Like, why are y'all doing this? Y'all both got people, like, So, mind you, her boyfriend texted me and told me what happened. I would have never known for real if her boyfriend didn't tell me. Because I guess she had felt guilty and she had confessed to him. And mind y'all, she didn't come to me and tell me, oh, look, I just did this, da-da-da. She told her boyfriend. So she didn't tell me. She still, like, if he wouldn't have told me, I still would have been out the loop. And I still wouldn't know to this day. She probably don't even know that I know. I honestly don't know. I haven't talked to him. But, yeah, so she, her boyfriend had texted me and, told me about what happened. I'm just like, dang, like, my mom literally told me what happened. Because let me tell y'all exactly what happened. So, remember when I had told y'all they left me out when I went to the hookah night? So, me and him, we had been arguing a lot, back and forth, just arguing, like, I don't even know, I don't forget what we was arguing about. I don't remember. But we was arguing. And so, they didn't invite me. So, I remember I did text him, I asked him, is there a certain reason why Rudolph didn't invite me or y'all didn't bring me up? Because if you're my friend, and you out with my nigga, that's a little weird, don't you think? Like, if you out, like, just, like, I'm thinking of it in me's perspective. Like, if it was me and one of my friends, and I'm out with her dude, and you're not here, that's a little weird. I don't care if we're friends or not. I don't care, like, if the whole friend group is friends or not. That's a little weird. So, I was texting him. My mom told me to text him, like, make sure, like, nothing's going on. So I texted them. I was like, yeah, is it a little, don't y'all think it was a little weird for him not to invite me and for y'all not to say nothing? And of course they said no, because little old Tarantula and Rudolph slept together that night. So they went to the hookah lounge, and then they went back to Rudolph's aunt's house and had sex. I didn't know nothing of it. Rudolph acted the same way the next day. Like, I would have known nothing if it wasn't for X Factor. I would have known nothing because everybody was acting like it was so, like, nothing happened. Like, nothing happened. Like, you gotta be an evil person to do something like that and then remain like nothing happened. And then still be with me. Like, something gotta be wrong in the head. So when he told me that, y'all, I because they was already cut off. Like, when I left, I didn't say nothing to them. So they was already cut. But, like, when that happened, that was like, damn. Like, that was a shocker, y'all. Like, I was not expecting, I expected it, but I didn't expect it from her. Like, you can, a nigga gonna be a nigga. But your friend, like, I told y'all in the other video, your friend, like, you wouldn't expect your friend to do something like that. And yeah, I messed with him after she messed with him, but it was, it was in 8th grade, and me and him was in 10th grade. It's bad, but it's not as bad. Like, you was in my face, I was picking you up. Like, it's a difference. It's a difference. I think it's a difference. And we had never talked about, like, me and him, like, to her. She had a boyfriend, so I didn't think it was a problem. And we were friends after that. Like, she never expressed no type of way to me. Like, we was good friends. We cheered on the same cheer team. Like, it was nothing. I still was over her house. She still was over my house. It was nothing to it. But yeah, y'all, you really can't trust nobody these days. Like, I have friendship PTSD from people. Like, I used to have relationship PTSD, but my boyfriend came along and he showed me, like, a whole new way. So, but you really cannot trust females out here. Like, they will do you the worst way, y'all. Like, you can't trust no female. And I'm gonna insert some receipts too, but like, that situation, like, that, I would tell my kids that, like, don't trust no female. Like, if you have a female friend, you need to make sure y'all don't have the same type at all, because, like, I would never, like, now, look at me now, I would never try to mess with X Factor. Like, yeah, I did in 10th grade, but that was, like, I was 15. I'm 18 now. I would never try to mess with X Factor. And mind you, she older than all of us. So, like, your morals, your mindset is a lot differently when you're grown. And she's grown as fuck, so she should know better. But, everybody wasn't raised the same. My hair tangled. Everybody wasn't raised the same, But, yeah, I'm living happily ever after now, so there's nothing to it. I just want to give y'all a little story time because that's been in the vault for a while, but my friend Tyra, she told me to bring it out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to bring it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. And if you want more story times, just let me know in the comments below. And I love you so much.
personality, everything you do, it's me, love, everything about you.